Hi everyone, I'm just going to give you a quick overview here of what to expect for that first assignment for 5303 this term, which is the Foundations Checklist. Well, what exactly is a Foundations Checklist? It's a list that you're going to compile, a checklist that you're going to compile of some of the foundational understandings related to what learning is, what learning theories are, what key skills are needed, and what teaching strategies and pedagogies are important to keep in mind when using technology in the curriculum, whether that be in a K-12 context or a post-secondary or organizational learning context. So how are we going to approach this assignment of coming up with a checklist of these foundations of learning and technology? During the first 4 weeks of the course, we are going to work together in our synchronous Adobe Connect sessions and in your asynchronous activities to complete some activities together and to read a number of key readings. We're going to have 6 key required readings for the course. Where can you find these readings? Well, you're going to find access to them in a couple of places. The first is in Canvas in our course learning management system under the required readings page. So to find that, we go to our course learning management system. We go to modules, and under here we find our required readings. So here is a list of those key readings. These will also be split apart for you so that the readings that we're going to focus on in any particular week are there for that particular week. So if you want to get a head start and start tackling these readings right from the beginning, they're all listed here for you. Otherwise, follow along the weekly modules. You'll find the readings that we're going to focus on during our synchronous Adobe Connect sessions and our follow-up activities throughout the week. Now, what are you going to do with these readings? Well, let's come back to our assignment overview again. After each reading, you're going to identify a number of key terms related to those readings, and you're going to add them to your Foundations checklist. There's a template available for you. That template is downloadable from Canvas, and I'll show you what that template looks like. Here is the Foundations checklist template. So obviously you're going to change the name on this from Robert Power, put your own name there, and delete this, put in your own name, not mine bit. And you're going to organize this according to whatever topic it is, whatever theme that we're looking at for the week, and add your key points. You also need to add citations for this. You need to reference this because you need to back up what those key points are. And the sooner you add a reference to your references list for this while you're adding those key points, the better, because it'll save you a lot of work later on. Now let's come back to our assignment overview here. You are going to submit this to me after the end of week 4. So you'll name your checklist once you download it. Change it from the template to A2 checklist last name. So you use your last name. I also recommend actually adding your initial on there as well, because there may be more than one person with the last name Power in the course. Your bullet points, once you start filling out your checklist, they should be clear, concise, referenced, and linked to a specific technology or technology type. So don't just add in bullet points that you're getting from the key readings. You can also add in bullet points as to specific technology examples. Create that references section. Add your references in APA format as you go through this so that by the time you get to week 4, your checklist will be just about complete. When you're done, you're going to create a one-page visual summary with nice labels of your checklist or of your guide. There's lots of examples provided here. You can share your one-page summary via the course blog site. That's our community contributions assignment. And you can also include this with the checklist that you're going to submit to me. Distill your work down to about 10 key points that you want to include on this one-page summary, and really you want to create some kind of nice graphic or infographic to accompany your checklist that's really going to be eye-catching and that will help communicate your key points to your classmates and to the world at large. To submit your final assignment to me, there's a Dropbox set up in Canvas. You need to submit this to me no later than 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time on Sunday, June the 3rd. And that's it. There'll be more information provided to you in our first Adobe Connect session and as we work through this assignment throughout the term.